catching feelings, baby.
Hey guys, it's Keandra and I'm back with another video. And this video is brought to you by Ali Pearl Hair on Amazon. They sent me a wig to review for you guys. And so the look I'm going for is like that 90s sleek layered look. I saw like Aaliyah J do it and a couple other YouTubers do it. So hopefully it goes as planned. This is my first time actually doing the watercolor method to dye the wig and bleaching the knots. Y'all know I never do that. But yeah, so if you want to see what I'm doing, then stay tuned. So right now I'm just showing you what came all in the bag. They gave me the wig, of course, an elastic band and a wig cap, as well as instructions on how to care for the wig. They sent me an 18-inch body wave lace front wig. It's 13 by 4, and like I said, yeah, it's 18 inches, and it's it was actually really soft. As you see, I'm unboxing it, y'all, and excuse my shirt. I should have changed shirts, but we move. Anyways, so I'm just taking all the stuff off of the wig, and as you guys can see, it is, well, I don't know if you can see, but the wig did come pre-plucked, and it was a pretty body wave color. And normally I would just put foundation on it and then you know, install it, but I was like, no, I want the hair to be jet black, and I wanted to bleach the knot so it looked natural as possible. And yeah, so I bought the Adore Jet Black from my local beauty supply store, and I bought some BW2 bleach and some 30 developer, and I got the cream one. Right now I'm just going to spray the lace with Got to Be spray, because I heard if you do that, then when you do the watercolor method, it won't dye your lace. And I can attest that it actually did work. I did like 3 coats and I let it dry. And yeah, so behind me, as you guys can see, I was letting water boil. So I'm going to put the Adore Jet Black into the water. And I didn't do the whole thing. I should have, because my hair definitely could have got darker. But it was, you know, a trial. I didn't want to, you know, use the whole thing of dye if I didn't have to, because I didn't know if I was going to later on dye more wigs. But yeah, so I just make sure I stirred the dye in. I now understand why people do the little clear bucket, because I really couldn't tell if it was stirred or not because it was in a pot. But you know, it all worked. It worked, and it came out good anyway. So I want to put on gloves just because I have white tips and I didn't want the dye to stain my nails, but I only had one glove. So yeah, just call me Michael Jackson, I guess. Anyway, so I put the hair in there. Make sure the stove is off. I actually moved it off of the hot aisle onto a cooler one. So yeah, the water was super duper hot, and I was just gently like putting the hair in, making sure not to get it on the lace as much as possible. Eventually I kind of just let it get on the lace, but at first I was just being very careful, just because it was my first time. So yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix the bleach with the developer. So this is the B2 powder bleach, and I used a 30 volume cream developer, and it was a really strong stench, so just keep that in mind. I didn't use the whole pack because I wanted to, you know, bleach some other knots, but basically you're just supposed to mix it together until it makes like a paste. It's like thick but not too liquidy. Like, I'm trying to think the consistency. Y'all know, y'all have seen these videos. I'm the one that's late to the game, but yeah. So now I'm just going to spread it out all over the lace. Make sure you get the front of the lace because that's kind of the most important part, because that's what has to blend in with your skin. Also, one thing that I didn't do that I should have was actually comb all the hair back on the other side, because my baby hairs kind of got bleached, but I went ahead and fixed it off camera. But yeah, it just, you know, spread it off. Spread the bleach all over the lace, and then I let it sit for like 10 to 15 minutes. So now I'm getting ready to rinse it off. I just use a regular shampoo and conditioner. Of course, you can use like purple shampoo to get like the brassiness and stuff out. But honestly, since I am dark skinned, like the more color the better, and I can just fix it with my foundation later. But first, I washed all the bleach off, and then I went in with my conditioner and I washed the whole wig as a unit. Also, I don't think I mentioned, but whenever you go to wash the dye out of your hair, make sure you do cold water so that the color will stop bleeding. And I only use conditioner. I didn't use any shampoo because I didn't want to wash the color out because it is temporary. So I didn't do the ball cap method simply because I just didn't really want to. But basically right now I'm just putting foundation on the lace. I put a little bit on where my part was going to be because I knew I was going to do a middle part. And yeah, I just put that all over the lace, and then I put it on my cap as well. My hairline, like my edges go really far, so it was kind of hard for me to hide that with the cap. But as you'll see in the end, it'll all come together. think everything else is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna be quiet and let you guys watch me install this wig. It took me a minute, but in the end it came together. I, of course, hot combed the hair back. You will need a hot comb, and I used Gots to Be glue spray to adhere the wig to my scalp, and it came out pretty good. So I'm just gonna go and let you guys watch this, and I'll be back with my final thoughts at the end.
OG. OG.
Hey y'all, so this is the final look of the hair. I tried to do the 90s inspired layered straight look. This lace looks really good. So this hair is by Ali Pearl Hair on Amazon. They sent it to me to review. It was very easy to customize, however it takes forever, and I remembered why I don't customize my wigs. However, I do like the final look. It looks really nice and natural and cute. So yeah, this is 18 inches. I did a little layering, as you guys saw, and I just straightened it and bumped it, and this is what it looks like. So if you guys are interested in this hair, make sure you guys click the link in the bio. I love the hair. It's tangle free. It didn't shed at all during the dyeing process. It took color well, and it took the bleaching well when I did bleach the knots. And yeah, of course it could lay flatter, but you guys know my head has corners, so this is what it's supposed to look like. But because my head wasn't molded as a baby, because my parents didn't do it, it looks weird. But yes, it's really, really flat other than that. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.